Yo, what is up? Welcome back. Episode 2. We're going to call this the cut commute. That was the overall consensus when I asked the question on TikTok and Instagram. That's what we came up with, the cut commute. So welcome to episode 2 of the cut commute. If you're new here, I am doing weekly videos, just talking to y'all on my commute to the shop. I got about a 25-minute commute every day, so I figured why not just come on here, talk to you guys, either vent, talk about some issues going on within the shop, or like things that we're seeing that are coming up, or things in the industry. And today I got a juicy one for y'all. Now, this isn't necessarily a new topic because I've been seeing this kind of here and there on social media, but I've been hearing rumbles of barbers and barbershops coming up with these like subscription-based models where they are basically charging clients a subscription fee, kind of like a Netflix or like a gym membership, and in return they get unlimited cuts or they get X amount of haircuts, whatever it be. I've had a video in my drafts sitting there waiting to speak up on this topic, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to like stir the pot because that's just not who I am. But at the same time, I'm just gonna call a spade at this point. It wasn't until I saw Marvy Marv, it's Marvy Marv on Instagram, I saw him post about it and I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's talk about this. So I went ahead and I posted that video, and basically what I'm saying in the video is I think that those subscription-based models are a scam. I think it's a scam. The only reason why a barber would want to do a subscription is to make themselves more money. I think that if you want to make yourself more money, then you should produce a better haircut, you should have better customer service, you should be a professional. There are other ways to make your bread, essentially. Charging a monthly fee for unlimited haircuts and then banking on clients not showing up so you can make money off of them, like that's a scam artist, bro. Like, you are a fucking scammer in every definition of that. As a barber, you are a tradesman. Like, you have a skill that you provide to the general public and you exchange that trade or that skill for cash. But doing the subscription-based model, you're banking on people being lazy and not booking their appointments and just flat out forgetting that they need to book an appointment. And now I've heard the argument of people being like, oh, well, I do subscriptions that way that I can make sure that I have consistent money because I want my clients to, be consistently booking, yada, yada, yada. You can book your clients a reoccurring appointment on any booking app. Like, all booking apps have a feature where you can go on there and you can add a reoccurring appointment, whether it be weekly, bi-weekly, 3 weeks, every month. You can do that for free. You don't need to charge the client extra to make them a reoccurring appointment. All this subscription-based model tells me is that you don't believe in your product. You don't believe in your work enough to just get clientele, where you have to lock somebody in and essentially steal their money from them. I don't like the Netflix comparison. I don't like the gym membership comparison, because those two things are 24-hour access. You have 24-hour access to a gym for the most part, and you have 24-hour access to Netflix. You can, at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, you can pop on Netflix and start watching that shit. Most gyms, you can go 24 hours, or it's like a super early in the morning to super late at night, right? So if you're gonna compare yourself to those kind of business models, then you need to be available. If that's the comparison that you're going to give, you need to be comparable. And when I posted this video, I had a couple, honestly, everyone is like, fucking glad you said this shit, bro. Like, I've been wanting to say this, but I don't want to speak up on it. 90% of it's that. 10% are these new barbers that are, most of them licensed, unlicensed, whatever, but there's new barbers in the game, and they are like, oh, you look at these old heads are too afraid to change up the way that things have been. Like, the times are changing. Bro, the times aren't changing. This is the oldest profession in the fucking book besides prostitution. Okay, like, we've been doing this shit forever, and there are a ton of successful barbers that have done this shit the way you're supposed to do this shit. The reason why you're trying to change the game is because you can't be successful by just being a barber and by just cutting hair. You have to find a scheme to get income to supplement the fact that you're not booked every single day. That's it. That's not an old head barber issue. That's you don't know how to be a professional. You don't know how to operate like a professional. And you probably just don't even give good haircuts. Like, that's why your books aren't full. And again, like I said in my TikTok video, I don't like being controversial. I don't really give a fuck what you do, honestly. It's not like I'm not a confrontational person. I stay in my lane. I could give two shits of what you're doing and with your business. I don't care. But there comes a point where I'm like, yo, y'all are trying to push this on these new incoming barbers out of barber school as if like this is the goal. Like, your goal should be to get it to a subscription-based model. Nah, that's not the fucking goal. The goal is community, conversation, relationships. Like, those are like the 3 pillars of barbering. Like, that's what this shit is about. Back in the day, we used to exchange haircuts for other things, goods and services, right? Like, if I wanted some fucking bread from you and you were a bread maker, I'd give you a haircut, boom, you give me some bread. That's how this shit is, man. But now we just do it with income. That's the problem though, man, is like this like fake, this wantrepreneur, not an entrepreneur, is like a wantrepreneur. Like, y'all are so hyper focused on being the next fucking Gary Vee that you're trying to reinvent the wheel, when in reality, all you're doing is making your clients pay for reoccurring appointments. That's it. That's it. And I'll tell you right now, like, this is not even for me to brag, but I need to give you some kind of context of where I'm coming from. I'm booked out right now about 3 to 4 weeks in advance, okay? So that's about a month I'm booked out in advance. If I was on a subscription-based model and I told my clients, hey, for X amount a month, you can get unlimited haircuts, I would be scamming those clients, because there's no way that they can get in with me more than once or twice a month. And then you got to factor in other things like just emergencies happening, right? Like, if I have to cancel, if I get sick, if I have to take care of my kid one day and I have to cancel, then what? What if you have all those people on your day that are subscriptions that have had haircuts? Like, you just roll it over to the next month. Like, you're going to cause yourself more headache than just doing this shit the simple way to do it. And hey, guess what? You do this shit the simple way, you do it clean, and you do it like a professional, you won't have to worry about trying to fucking get schemy to get clients to give you money. They'll just walk in, you'll give them a haircut, you guys will have a great time, you guys will talk, build that relationship, and they'll pay you money, and then then they'll leave. And then time after time, you start doing that with everybody, you start getting booked up, you cause a demand for yourself, you then raise your prices, you see higher tips. I'm telling y'all, there's a reason why this shit is done the way it's done. And it's not because old head barbers are afraid to grow with the times. So sorry for the long rant. It's something that's kind of frustrating, because I feel like this industry is at a pivotal moment where it's literally the fastest growing industry. So like, we have so many people that want to become barbers every single day, and we're feeding them this absolute fucking garbage knowledge, and we're setting them up for failure is what we're doing. What we're setting them up for is either failure or to create more great clips, supercuts, sports clips places, which we don't need any more of those. Those can be fucking done. So all that to say, do what you're gonna do. I don't care, and obviously what I say is not gonna affect what you do. I personally don't think that is practicing good business. I think it's being very schemy. I think it's a scam. And I have yet to hear from a barber a scenario why they do subscriptions that makes sense. Because I don't want to hear this, oh, I want to help the clients save money, so I'm giving them a discount. Bro, you ain't doing that for them. Trust me. So you just giving out discounts just to give out discounts? That's what you're telling me. No, it's not. It's because you're hoping that they won't book an appointment that month, or they'll only book 2 appointments instead of 4, and then you'll get their cash plus somebody else's cash. That's the real reason. Again, I apologize for this feeling like an attack. I'm just like, it's been kind of bottled up a little bit. I think that I'm going to speak my mind a little bit more. I feel like it's needed. I posted this video. talking about this topic. Didn't get a lot of engagement in the comment section, but the DMs, I got a ton of engagement. A lot of people reaching out, talking about how their barbershop is trying to push this or whatever it be. And people they dislike it. And so they're glad that I'm speaking up on it. And so I'm okay with taking a little hit in the comment section. I don't really care. So I think from now on, I'm going to voice my opinion, but try to do it in a way that's not so negative. I don't want my page, I don't want any of my platforms to be about negativity or like aggressive, like I'm aggressively attacking people. That's not what it is. Because again, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what you do, how you operate your business. I'm going to tell you basically what has worked for me, what has not worked for me, and what I would do different. You know, I've been in this game for 14 years. I've owned multiple shops. I currently own one of the highest, the highest scaled barbershops in Nashville, Tennessee. We are by far the most expensive haircut in Nashville, Tennessee, and we're booked and we're fucking busy. So it's like, we're doing something right. All I can do is give y'all as much knowledge as I can possibly get, even the knowledge that I'm getting in real time, like what I learned yesterday, what I learned last week, because I'm still learning every single day. So whether you're a barber student, you are a barber, you're a vetted barber, you're a barbershop owner, I just want to help out and just try to spread as much knowledge as possible. So with that being said, DM me, comment in the comment section in here, on TikTok, on Instagram, on all those platforms. If you have any questions, send them in the comment section. Let's talk. I want to just build this community up so where it's a place to where we can kind of just come and learn for free. Like there's no point for me to create a schools.com where, I have y'all on a subscription and we're, I'm teaching you the same shit that I can be teaching you for free. There's no reason. Free game all day. I'm not trying to hide anything. So I'm coming up on my exit. Side note, yesterday our air conditioning went out. Fuck. It was hot as shit. AC guy came, fixed it. 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later, after he left, went off again. Hopefully this shit works today. Hopefully. I'm gonna leave y'all on this note. Giving a good haircut and giving great customer service, those two things will never go out of style. And if you're doing those two things, I promise you, you will be a successful barber that makes a good living. So don't get caught up in the traps and the schemes on how to steal money from people. Put in the fucking work. Be a professional, be likable, be there for the client, and you'll never have to worry about stealing money from people. So until next time, make sure you like this video. If you're not subscribed already, just hit that subscribe button, comment, do whatever you can. When you guys do all that kind of stuff, it pushes the video out into the algorithm and it helps just kind of push out to multiple barbers. Share this with your friends, your stylist friends, your barber friends, all that. Let's build this community and let's fucking grow, y'all. Peace.